Hello friends, my name is Swati Chauhan and today's date is 7 December 2023. Today's topic today's topic is object oriented concepts. Uh, we know that in Java uh, we cannot write any program without classes and object. Uh, Java is object oriented programming language. They are including the different types of concept for object orientation, which means classes, class, object, inheritance, constructor, um, encapsulation, abstraction, and polymorphism. Uh, first we are first we are discuss first we are discuss first we are discuss about classes. Class is a physical physical entity. Class is a blueprint of object. uh, we can write a class with the help of class keyword. And also class name are start with the capital letter in Java. uh, we know that and object is a instance of class, and it is a real world entity. um, we are also use the many object in Java. uh, for example, we create a class pen. uh, Pen properties are its color and its name. Then we are also create the object for the pen class. We are creating the object for using a new keyword, which means we are create object pen object name as like p1 and equals to new pen. We are also including the different types of create different types of object. We are include the constructors in Java. A constructor is a special type of method. Constructor is a special type of method which they are creating the three different ways to create a object of the class. There are three types of constructor in Java. Constructor same name as a class name. Constructor there are three types of constructor in Java. First of non-parameterized constructor, as we can say a default constructor, parameterized constructor, and copy constructor. The first one is a non-parameterized constructor or default constructor. We Default constructor means we cannot pass in any type of argument in Java. This is called as default constructor. Parameterized constructor is also called as access the uh, one or two parameters is called as parameterized constructor. And copy constructor. Copy constructor are also called object reference, which means in copy constructor we are create one object to initialize the other object. It's called as a copy constructor. Constructor do not have any constructor do not have any return type. Means they cannot write return type. For example, int float byte, etc. The next concept of oops is a inheritance. We are uh, we are achieving the multiple classes. We are achieving the multiple classes in Java. We use a inheritance concept in the oops. Uh, Inheritance means one parent class are inherited, one child class are inherited all properties of all the properties of parent class. There are the different types of inheritance in Java. First is a single inheritance. In single inheritance, only one parent class and only one child class are involved. In single inheritance, we are uh, we are creating a parent class and child class. Child class are also inherited all properties of parent class, and we use extend keyword for the inherited of the parent class or gain the property of the parent class. For example, uh, if we are write a class animal, then its baby its child class are dog, which means animal is a parent class, and uh, animal is a parent class, and dog is a child class. Also the animals all properties are access to this dog class, and this is called as a single inheritance. Then multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance is also called as level by level inheritance, which means there are using three types of parents are including in Java, which means grandparents, parents, and childs. Parent class are also access all property of grandparent class, and child class are also access all the properties of all the properties child class are also access all the properties of parent class, and it is called as multi-level inheritance in Java. For example, we are writing a dog class. Dog class is a grandparent class, and extend dog class are baby dog class or extend dog class. It is the parent class, and also uh, second baby dog are access the all property of parent class. It is called as multi-level inheritance. It is a level by level inheritance. Then hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance is also called as a two or more combination of two or more inheritance in Java, but uh, it is also including the multiple inheritance. That's why hybrid inheritance is not supported in Java. Then next is a hierarchical inheritance in Java. Hierarchical inheritance means one parent class is also uh, one parent class is also involving the one or two or more child class. Hierarchical inheritance, two or more child class, it is called as hierarchical inheritance. uh, then multiple inheritance are also also called the one parent class. Two parent class are also accessible uh, all the properties of child class, but child class are confused which properties are accessible access. And then this situation, JVM are confused between them. That's why multiple inheritance are not supported in Java. But in Java, multiple inheritance are using interface, and these interface include the uh, solve this ambiguity or solve this problem. And we are using the interface keyword. We are accessible the multiple inheritance in Java. Then concept is a polymorphism. Polymorphism is also called as polymorphism is a Greek word. Then one poly, it is divided into two words, poly and forms. Morph, the poly means many and morph means forms. We can achieve the polymorphism in Java. We are achieving the polymorphism to method overloading and method overriding. Method overriding is also called as runtime polymorphism, and method overloading is also called as compile time polymorphism. In method overloading, we can method overloading is also called as the same name, but its parameter is different. It's called as method overloading. We can also access the its parameter is same. We are using the different types, different return types, and we can use the different return types. We can access the we can access the uh, we can access the we can access the multi overloading, method overloading. Then method overriding. Method overriding is also called as same name and its parameter is same, uh, which means we can for example, we can write a method name is a run method. We are also parameter are same uh, parameter are same in Java. It's called as method overriding. And for example, we are creating a student class, and its parameter must be same. Its parameter is student age, student name, etc. Then the next oops concept is encapsulation. Encapsulation are also encapsulate the data, and encapsulate data in the single unit. It's called as encapsulation. we are uh, we are uh, we are we are using encapsulation in Java with packages and access modifiers and access specifier, which and in Java we are we in Java we are creating two types of packages, built-in packages and user-defined packages. User defined packages are used user defined packages are used create a user, and built-in packages are already defined in Java. For example, scanner class, array list, etc. Then we are also using the different types of access specifier to different types of access specifier to using the encapsulation. In Java we are we are using the four type of access specifier: public, private, protected, and default. Um, abstract Next concept of OOPS is abstraction. The abstraction means the hiding the essential data from user. Thank you.